Hi everybody, back at the Hub with Amy and Zai. So we're going to start out today and demonstrate one of the techniques that we really enjoy doing with our students, and most of our students just love this. It has a kind of unusual name, and I have to tell you that this pose, if you will, was coined by one of our students, Chris Becker, who I'm sure many of you know, and he termed this the rack. So we playfully continue to call it the rack at Mind Body Solutions. You may choose to call it something else. But in general, it's just a really wide opening long body stretch, and it involves two people, so you need to be two assistants, or a teacher and assistant, and of course a student. So I'm going to invite Bethany to come on in with me. And we're going to get at the ends of Zai, so she'll be at Zai's feet, I'm going to be at Zai's head. And notice that Bethany and I are we're both able to squat. Now, not everybody is comfortable in this position, and if you're not, make sure that you take a bolster or a stack of blankets or something to allow you to sit on something, because this isn't comfortable for everybody. So we're in a deep knee bend, we've got a squat, we have a nice high chest, and we're going to put our arms inside our legs. All right, so notice that our arms are inside our knees, and I'm going to invite Zai to bring his arms over his head. So as I'm doing this, notice that I'm not gripping around Zai's wrist, but I've actually got my thumb along the long axis of his bone, and my fingers kind of going the same way too. So I'm not doing this grip, but I've actually got a nice long, so that whole energy flow stays consistent and congruent throughout this pose. Different people will bring their arms over their head different amounts. So some people might be further over their heads, and some people won't be over their head at all, and you may simply put your hands on their shoulders. Notice that Bethany is going to just hang on to Zai's heels, and she's doing the same thing. Rather than gripping around the bone, she's got her thumb along the long axis of his leg. So I'm going to back up, and she's going to back up here, and we're going to communicate. You ready? You ready, Zai?
Of course.
Always.
Always.
All right. Again, notice that Bethany and I both have our arms inside our knees, not outside, but inside our knees. Our chests are lifted. And we'll just inhale and then exhale as we sit back.
Yay.
Yay. And we're actually given some pretty good pull on Zai's arms and legs. And we'll just maintain that pull. We'll keep our chests lifted as the adjusters. We don't want our shoulders to be rounded. We want to keep our back nice and straight here. And Zai, as you receive this, I'll have you take your shoulder blades down just a hair, almost like down towards your back pockets. Beautiful, just a hair, having just a little bit of discipline to receive there. Maintaining a gentle breath. Good, and then Bethany and I will also communicate as we allow Zai to come back to the center. And some students will want to have their hands drop down toward the floor, and other people might want to bring them down to the side. So I'll let you decide where you want to go with that, Zai. Good. And then after that, sometimes it's nice just to provide a little bit of grounding. So Bethany might ground the ankles, and I might simply ground his shoulders. And then release. Thank you, Bethany. We sometimes use this technique at the beginning of class. We do it a little more vigorously to get people ready for a practice. But then often we use it at the end of a class, after a yoga practice, and allow them to gently land here after we've done the rack. And then we might move right into Shavasana or some other pose. Any comments, Zai, before we go?
Could I have another, please?
I guess that says it all. Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to check out our Mind Body Solutions YouTube channel for more techniques and more wonderful stuff from Zai and other students. Thanks. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn more about Mind Body Solutions, visit us at our website, mindbodysolutions.org.